What's going on, guys? It's Justin from Push and Profit. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day today. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to make another video on Zoom stock. This will probably be my last video for Zoom. But after seeing this, I just have to make another video on Zoom stock. So here's the thing. Zoom reported revenue of up 367% over the year, which is higher than the 355% in the second quarter and 169% growth in the first quarter, right? So why did Zoom go down? And there's a simple answer to that. Investors decided to take some profits. So in my recent video, which quote unquote was my last video on Zoom, I was talking about how the RSI on Zoom was really overbought. It was pretty close to the linear regression channels. I was pretty much touching this resistance area over here, but I was saying, hey, Zoom is most likely to fall down, but if they have a good earnings, I did say that they can, potentially break this area of 511. Well, what ended up happening was their earnings were so good that investors just decided to take in profits. They just wanted to lock in profits, right? And I talk about this in a lot of my videos, right? I talk about locking in profits. When you are up, take the bag and run, right? Literally. Now, something I want to point out is that, that's why I really don't like playing earning plays. In that video, I talked about, people who wanted to do options or do calls or puts for their upcoming earnings. I don't make trades based on earnings. I don't make trades based on, rumors or news, simply because something could come out good and it could come down, or some good news could come out and the stock could go up. I mean, it's really it's crazy how either direction it could go. In this case, there was good news and the stock fell down. I mean, there's multiple times where there's good news and the stock goes up, right? So that's why I don't really play earnings. I like to play after the earnings. So this is the video that you want to really pay attention to. What's going to happen after the earnings? Because if you pay attention, we see that Zoom is down about 17% from this peak of 486 in the after hours, right? And then, of course, they had their earnings, and then, investors took their profits, right? So what's going on over here? We see that we are on this area of $404 per share, and this is a strong support. So really what I'm looking for, and this is just going to be short and sweet and simple, is to see if we have a recovery, right? I want to see Zoom break above this little blue exponential moving average, and if I see signs that Zoom is breaking above this, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and play a swing trade on Zoom, and I'm going to go ahead and make a profit from the come up, because when a stock is beaten down because of some catastrophic event, such as some rumors, some news, or in this case earnings, that is a potential opportunity for you to make a profit. Because again, it didn't go down based on bad news. It went down because on good news that investors just wanted to lock in profits, right? So Zoom is most likely going to keep going up. I mean, their growth is still really solid. Another thing is that a lot of the customers for Zoom, a lot of these businesses that are using Zoom, they're probably going to continue using Zoom because, for example, a lot of these companies that have their employees working remote, they find that their employees are both happy working from home, working remotely, and they get to save money because, again, as a facility, when you have to have a whole building and have a whole bunch of people come in, guess what you're paying? You're paying electricity for the light, you're paying the water bill. I mean, there's so much going on versus when you are able to lock down certain departments in a building and send people home, you save a tremendous amount, right? So a lot of companies or post-pandemic are probably going to still use Zoom. Now, granted, with these vaccines and all these news, Zoom does take some dips, but at the end of the day, coronavirus has affected us in a way where things might never really be the same. I mean, I see universities are most likely going to open up, but in the meantime, they're going to obviously use Zoom. But for businesses, I believe that even though, vaccines may come out and let's say coronavirus is wiped out, individuals or companies are going to have their individual employees still working remotely because, again, employees working remotely are both happier and it saves the company money. But let's not even talk about the external factors. Let's go back into, what's really going on. So, again, I'm waiting to see if Zoom breaks above the blue exponential moving average. We see that is oversold. Right? I like buying stocks that oversold. I mean, that's kind of like buying something at a good deal, right? Now, let's say you're flipping, I don't even know, let's say sneakers, right? There's a lot of people on YouTube talking about flipping sneakers on StockX. I'm not going to even get into that. But, flipping some type of product like garage sales things, right? You want to get things at a deal, buy low, sell high. Same concept, right? Zoom fell down on good news. wait to see if Zoom pulls back up right over here. It breaks above 410. Potentially buy into Zoom. And the next area of resistance, I'm gonna say, if you want to play it conservatively, you could sell at 440, so that would lock you in a little profit of 7%. Or if you want to play in a longer term play, I believe that Zoom can come back to 455. Now, me personally, I day trade Zoom, I swing trade Zoom, and I also have a separate account where Zoom is in my long term portfolio because I believe that Zoom has a potential to hit $600 per share. But again, you guys don't want to make your investments based off what I say, and you guys don't want to make your trades based off what I say. My job is to really just provide my insight on what's going on, and it's your job to do your due diligence and see if you see value in what I am saying to take part in making a trade. Now, with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys like this video. Make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section if you have any questions. Also, make sure to check out the links in the description below. The first link is going to be a link to my free Facebook group, the Push and Profit Facebook group. And in that group, I typically upload a nightly watch list of stocks that offer a potential to make a profit. Now, keep in mind, just because I have a list of stocks in that watch list that have a potential to make a profit, it doesn't mean that you have to absolutely trade them. Again, do your due diligence. I'm just providing insights. Your job to see if you see value in it, right? But definitely check out that free group because you get to see that nightly watch list. And it's also a community that I'm building of individuals interested in trading in the stock market. So definitely check that out. And also subscribe if you haven't done so already. I noticed that a majority of people that watch my channel are unsubscribed. So let's try to change that. But with that being said, again, my name is Justin from Push and Profit. Hope you're having a beautiful day today and take care.